if I sound sleepy like I just woke up, well, I pretty much just woke up. So, September 18th, 30 seconds before the market opens. We had a big down move on Friday, taking a little further dip this morning. Got a little bounce. We're at the top of this Bollinger Band here on the 5-minute. We had VWAP still to go. Nice move down this morning already. Didn't have any major delta or pops coming in the first 2 minutes. Went in with the MNQ instead of the NQ. Just realizing I don't have my one problem about getting up late. Gotta make sure my replicanto is on. It was off. So my trade did not get copied on all my different accounts, but now it will. So here I got into a short position, thinking it might bounce down from VWAP after it had been moving down all Friday and a couple hours before the pre-market. Like, looking back at it, it crossed over VWAP on the 1 minute. The only thing I had going for me was there was negative delta coming in, so I definitely felt some pressure, like I was trying to perform when I was doing this live recording, even though it wasn't a live stream. So when I saw this candle close, 5-minute closed with 24,000 positive volume, and the delta started to pick up on the 5-minute, I got out of the trade and reversed my position and went long. And that's definitely a key, is cutting your losers, knowing when you're wrong sooner than later, and getting out. So I closed this one out and got long. We've broken above this point of control line and the VWAP. Got plenty of delta coming in to the upside. There's a nice trade. Here I got into a little short on the micros. Got 30-point bounce up after that 24K candle. Look at that big ass candle right there. 24K volume. The delta was actually pretty low, but had enough volume in it to push it up 30 points. Another reason to hop in on a little retracement short there. The delta of this candle wasn't matching the direction and the size of it. That's why people say they like order flow. You get to see behind the candle. Negative delta on this big ass green candle. So some nice delta coming into the downside. Looks like we might break through VWAP. Might be looking to test this center line on my Bollinger in the 5-minute here. Might just bounce right off of VWAP too. The delta's pretty strong so far. About to close on the 5-minute. 14K to the downside. Got a reversal signal. I hopped out of this trade. I saw this positive volume that had come in on the morning. And even though I wasn't convinced it was going to get very high, we had some reversal signals from the delta and the volume. I just felt like I was taking dumb trades because I was live recording and I was getting super fucking annoyed. So I put on some music at this point, which I can't use the audio of the original recording because the music's blasting and it's
can't play other people's music on your YouTube channels. But then I was thinking, oh, I'll just play some MonkeyMan beats next time, and then I won't have to worry about copyright. So maybe I'll do that next time. Actually, what I think I'm going to do, I've got a noise filter on one of my applications. I think I'll just try applying that and try to block out the background music, make it unrecognizable so I don't have to worry about it.
Looking at all this volume that came into the upside. A little bit to the downside, but screaming bouncy.
So I got out of that trade. Wasn't sure how far it was going to bounce. So I decided to wait for the close of the 5 minute candle here. And so I get in on a long position here. The close of the 5 minute had some positive volume on it, just like the rest of the morning. So in line with the volume for earlier in the morning. Then looking over at the 1 minute chart, we're above VWAP, and I got a volume wave signal to the upside. So hopped in on a little long. I was kind of worried about the delta from the previous candle, so I hopped out after I was in profit a little bit. I wasn't sure how far this would bounce up, and the market hadn't really given me a clear direction yet. I got into another long after I saw the delta coming in on that 1 minute chart. The delta on the 5 minute chart was picking up nice. My histogram that I'm looking at was showing a nice strong move to the upside, almost as strong as the last down move, so it's got potential. We were breaking above the 20 SMA on the 60 minute and breaking above a lot of that resistance.
Taking too long. I'm an in and out kind of guy. When it comes to trading, when it comes to fucking, I take my time. When it comes to trading, I'm in and out. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to fucking swing trading, it comes to day trading, scalper all the way, baby.
Got in a little short here on the micros. I saw the delta coming in to the downside, but I also noticed it coming up to the whole number. I thought it might bounce, so I got out pretty dang quick.
Coming back towards a whole number there. Thought it might bounce. It did. Bounce right off a 99, 10-point bounce up. If you're wondering how I've got this chart here, but I can click and I can click on my chart trader, make buy and sell orders, click on here, but this chart doesn't disappear. It stays on top in this little gap where the chart trader is just showing absolutely nothing and taking up space. Well, if you want to use chart trader and be able to fill up the space, but be able to click on this chart and have it stay up and have this chart stay up without disappearing, go to properties, click always on top, and then this chart will always stay on top of the others even if you click on the other ones behind it. Little helpful ninja trader hack there if you didn't know. You can go long on some micros, be a nice bounce. A bunch of delta came in. I mean, we had a bunch of delta to the downside and then to the upside, but more to the upside. We just got a volume wave signal to the upside.
I decided to get out of the trade early here. Wasn't sure how far it was gonna keep going.
Ho-de-do-de-do. How high will it get? I don't think very high. Getting these reversal potential signals. Just right on the top of this Bollinger Band, barely going anywhere. Got reversal signals coming in. Got our histogram dropping. Got the 20 SMA here. Probably get out before it gets down there in case it bounces off our 20 SMA. Just playing these choppy little ranges. Almost 10:30. Put in another little short. Continued weakness signals. Histogram continuously heading down. We broke below the 20. Got another little short there on the micros. 10:30. I'm actually thinking about going long here at 10:30 here. And I'm gonna go long. Might get a nice little bounce off VWAP, and then we got the center of our Bollinger Band. Not bouncing quick enough for me, so I'm out.
A few minutes after 10:30, I got into another bounce trade long.
Still above the 250 SMA and the yesterday's close here. We've just been traveling up all morning, looking for the 10:30 push. Get a little bounce. All right, 10:36. 10:36, September 18th. Usually done by 5 minutes after 10:30. I like to see the move right after 10:30 and then done. Sometimes I'll come back and check at 11. And if I'm still around 11:30, I like the top of the hour and the bottom of the hour to look for trades. If I'm still around, otherwise done for the day. But seeing my one account up 175. And if you look down here, you'll see it says only 140. It's because I've got the commission set. Lifetime license for the commission. That's usually pretty spot on for all the performance accounts from these funded trader companies. But that way I get the actual amount that I am up or down. So even though it says one thing up in Chart Trader, since I've got that commission applied, this is the actual profit that I have. So yeah, around 600 bucks for the day, maybe a little bit less, 580, something like that.
150 bucks times 20 Apex accounts, $3 grand a day. Like and subscribe if you want to see how I get there.